You can actually suppress group titles in your index if you want, so we'll show you how to do that. Let's go to the reference pages. And the simplest way to do that is actually just to delete the title itself and leave the sort order. So for example, if we want to suppress the symbols group title, what we'd want to do is we'd actually delete the word symbols and we would leave this sort order in there. And we can do the same thing with numerics, for example. And let's do it with one of the letters. Now if you do it with the letter, you're going to have to determine the sort order in square brackets so it knows what to do. And let's just go back to the body page for a minute and we'll pick one to suppress. So let's suppress the C, the group title for the C. So if we go to the reference pages, now what we might be inclined to do is just delete the letter C here, but you can't do that. You have to leave something in there, either the letter or the sort key. So what we do is in square brackets, we just leave the C in there like that. So what we're saying is don't put the group title in, but obviously group all the C's together. That's what we're doing there. So let's go to the body pages and let's generate this. And what's going to happen here is we're going to see the symbols title is suppressed. Now we still get the blank space, which could be problematic depending on what you're trying to do, but it still groups them. It's just you don't get any group title. Same thing here. Notice the C's. We got the C's all together, but we don't have any group title. So there may be cases where you don't want the group title. Maybe you have a large index and you feel like it's self-explanatory. Well, we can just see that the C's start here. We don't need that group title. Now, of course, because you get the blank paragraph, it doesn't really save you any space. So we'll show you a somewhat radical way of approaching this. Let's go back to the reference pages. And what we can do here is if we actually delete all the content of this paragraph except for the paragraph symbol. So we want to leave the paragraph symbol. So we still have group titles IX down here in the lower left. We'll show you what you get here. So let's go to the body pages and let's update this. And so what we get now is we basically get an index with no group titles and no space. So basically we get an index sorted the way we've determined, but we don't get any letters to group them in the index. And again, most of the time you're probably not going to want to do this, but it is an option if that's if you know, vertical space is a concern and you just want the user to figure out, well, you know, here's the T's and then here's the W's and so on. You can certainly do that.